and gentlemen, welcome to Rocket City Championship Wrestling. This is the 4th of July weekend, and tonight Rocket City presents MERICA. What a star-studded lineup we have tonight. In our main event, we have the bruiser Barry Koloff defending the World and Television Championship against the debuting Bobby Rhodes. We also have a Tag Team Championship match scheduled here tonight. Thank you everybody for joining us here on YouTube and in the Rocket City Arena, as we take it to the return of Trey to Rocket City.
I'll tell you one thing, nothing says a wrestling show like hearing Hayden. I'm just going to turn this off for a little minute. Yeah, you got to make it up loud. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Rocket City Championship Wrestling! Better one, better two, a little better.
Hey Trey, you don't have a broken
I know it. But I think that, look, I just had to yell that out, but I'm going to do it again because those guys in the back corner didn't yell along with you guys. So we're going to do it again, and you can blame those two right there, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, oh, are you guys feeling festive? Are you guys feeling American? USA! 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 USA!
Showing the American spirit.
I have an important question because it is Alabama. Did anybody lose a finger? Everybody 10 here with 10? Okay, well, I knew about you. I mean, I got one that's like halfway here. But tonight, we are here to celebrate two great things. We're going to celebrate America, and we're going to celebrate professional wrestling at its very best. Are you guys excited tonight? All right, the front row is hung over. I get it, guys. You got it? Okay. But tonight we have a really big show for you. I have the card in front of me. I had to do it new school because apparently not only can the music guy not work music, a la Katy Perry, but apparently they broke the printer also. But tonight, in this very ring, the assassin Jay Blade is in the house tonight. Blue Lightning, a.k.a. Bluey, is here tonight. James Hardy makes a return to Rocket City. Oh no, trust me. I love me some James Hardy. That dude's got a beard, he's got an outrageous beard. Onyx makes his return to Rocket City tonight. The Beast from the Southeast, Chris Kelly, is here tonight. As you guys saw, Nicholas Cicero in the house tonight. But that also means his daddy in the Lord's International Enterprise is here tonight. Look, I can't make all the bad things go away. I just got back in town, guys. Look, we also got Scrap Iron Lewis is here tonight. The Big Bad Wolf is here tonight. The Toon Dynasty is here tonight. We got Barry Koloff in the house tonight. But most importantly, usually I go here. Yeah, I agree. I know. I like his family though. Family stuff. But normally I start talking about more stuff and somebody comes up, but tonight it's America. I'm starting fireworks right now. Are you guys ready for your first match? The following contest is a fatal four-way match. That means somebody gonna die. Somebody gonna die.
Well, Trey with his return to Rocket City tonight after being away on vacation. Nonetheless, thank you everybody for joining us tonight on YouTube, and thank you for joining us tonight in the Rocket City Arena as Onyx making his return to Rocket City. It has been quite a while since we have seen Onyx. Truly is a blue chip athlete, and I guarantee you that he does have a chip on his shoulder tonight. We're going to kick things off tonight at Rocket City, America, with a 4-way match. A lot of these wrestlers tonight are fighting for bragging rights, but a lot of them are also fighting to get the opportunity to fight for a championship in whatever division that may be. As Onyx makes his way to the ring, stepping inside. And I will say 2 of the 4 competitors in this contest very familiar to the Rocket City faithful, that being Jay Blade and Blue Lightning, who has been in quite of a rivalry in the past couple of weeks. Hell, really the past couple of months, you could say. We hope that everybody has had a great July 4th, but an even better July 5th. Here comes James Hardy. The last time that we saw James Hardy in Rocket City was at WrestlingCon 8 during the WrestlingCon Rumble. Where here he didn't even last 2 minutes in that Rumble match. Nonetheless, tonight trying to bounce back, trying to build momentum as he embraces Trey, giving him a huge hug. Very diverse group of competitors in our opening match.
Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up.
And here comes the man that has been gaining momentum for the past couple of weeks. That man being Mr. Jay Blade, who before 4 weeks ago had not gained a single victory in quite a while. But he did end up picking up a victory over Rome Sinju and, as recent as last week, Blue Lightning. The crowd loathing Jay Blade because of his antics. But he stopped caring about what the audience thinks about him. And honestly, ever since he stopped caring, it has benefited him in his favor. Like I mentioned, picking up 2 huge and important victories. Will he be able to keep the momentum here tonight? We're going to have to see. Now we have Blue Lightning entering this contest. Blue Lightning has been on a losing streak, kind of the inverse of what Jay Blade has been going through. It was 4 weeks ago that he lost to the former American Heavyweight Champion Mayhem, and it was 2 weeks ago that he lost to Jay Blade in a quite excellent contest. But being that he is one of the fastest rising stars in all of Rocket City, the crowd is going to be by his side and behind him no matter what.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a fatal 4-way match scheduled for 1 fall. Introducing first the corner of my left, hailing from Newark, New Jersey, this is Onyx! Introducing the court to my left. From the city where real national champions come from, Ann Arbor, Michigan, he is a sadistic savant, James Hardy.
Look at the size of this man.
Even though they lost last year, too. Couldn't even get in the playoffs.
Quite the beard on that man.
And finally, the corner of my far left, coming from Mexico, this is Blue Lightning. And your referee is smiling.
Well, with the return of Trey tonight and the 4 men in the ring, we're going to start this show hot and heavy with some action. A 4-way match scheduled for one fall. Remember, you can win a wrestling match by pinfall or submission. As now we have Onyx and Blue Lightning talking trash to the guys on the outside. Hey, welcome back, Trey. Welcome back.
Sir, I got mixed up in some ICE deportation. They sent me down to New Orleans for some reason. I don't know why that was.
Oh, man.
I was
Did they mistake you for somebody else?
They thought I was Cajun, apparently.
Oh, wow.
Did you know Cajuns are actually on the national terrorist list?
I bet you ate a lot of crawfish while you were down there. As a big uppercut by Blue Lightning into J-Blade. And now J-Blade and... Wait a minute, big drop kick by Blue Lightning taking down J-Blade. But here comes Onyx with a drop kick of his own. His head almost hitting that bottom turnbuckle, though.
So this is really a fatal four-way of experience versus youth. Onyx has only been wrestling for about a year and a half. Blue Lightning for about a year total.
Indeed.
Meanwhile, Jay Blade's been wrestling for 15 years. James Hardy's been wrestling since basically...
The dinosaurs were on Earth.
Yeah. I mean, he looks like Father Time.
Indeed he does. Strong collar and elbow into a hammerlock goes Blue Lightning onto Onyx. You know, I haven't seen a whole lot of what Onyx can do. I guess we're going to have to see what he can do tonight.
Onyx, former Spartan middleweight champion, a stalwart there in that promotion, has matriculated over to Rocket City a few times, has some good matchups with Scrap Iron in the past, a couple other guys, but he's just one of those like young upstarts in Alabama that people need to keep their eye on.
Indeed, you can almost say the same for Blue Lightning, but people have had their eyes on Blue Lightning, especially here at Rocket City. But he has been on a losing streak for the past 4 weeks. Big shoulder tackle, taking down Onyx.
Well, people have their eye on him because they don't know what abs look like in Alabama, and he's got some.
This is very true. It's very hard to come by a good six-pack. And the only six-pack in Alabama that people know are the ones that people under 21 cannot drink. But
No, they know Mountain Dew.
Oh, well, yeah.
They know Mountain Dew.
That is true. J-Blade in the corner has Onyx, big foot onto the throat. We've seen this a couple weeks ago. Drop kick into the corner.
Meanwhile, like James Hardy, I've known James Hardy really well. James Hardy, former member of the Dirty Rotten Scoundrels, which is one of the premier groups in the early days of Rocket City Championship Wrestling.
Indeed, going a long way back is James Hardy, a veteran in his own right. And now him and J-Blade double teaming on the back of Blue Lightning. And you know, with a four-way match like this, is it a good strategy to perhaps have a temporary alliance that way when it comes to the last two?
I've always thought it was just because you can take out the biggest threat. Whoever you and your ally deem to be the biggest threat, you can eliminate that threat, and then it becomes a triple threat. It becomes a one-on-one. You take that person out, and then in this situation now, James Hardy, J-Blade can work together and take out Onyx, and then may the most ruthless person win at that point.
Yes, the process of elimination does go far in any kind of multi-man match, that means triple threat, a four-way match, a tag team match. Any kind that can get you a slight advantage, these competitors will use. As now, James Hardy and Jay Blade taking Onyx to the top rope here. The crowd firmly behind Blue Lightning here tonight. James Hardy, we're going to see if he can find a way up to the top rope. And slow walk.
I don't think this is his wheelhouse.
It absolutely isn't.
It's like watching a penguin climb a mountain.
But to succeed in professional wrestling, you have to try different things. You can't just stick with one thing. Big Enziguri by Blue Lightning rocking Jay Blade. Could be seeing stars right now. Wait a minute. Blue Lightning, if he does this would be insane. Look at this thing! Almost like a tower, the power of Blue Lightning. We've talked about his speed, we talked about his athleticism, but something that a lot of people don't talk about when it comes to Blue Lightning is his strength.
Well, we just talked about his abs. That was all core muscle. I mean, that's literally where that comes from.
Exactly. Those muscles are not just for looks, folks.
Well, they are, but not just.
Exactly. James Hardy is writhing around in pain right now. Jay Blade holding the lower back. You know, when you have damage done to your back, it's pretty much the back is going to be the most targeted part of any wrestling match. If you weaken the back, it weakens the whole body. As James Hardy taking Onyx now. Big forearm, though. Shot to that big gray beard on James Hardy.
It's like punching Santa. If Santa was like the evil version that you see in like
punching bad Santa. Krampus, you could say. Off the ropes was James Hardy!
Oh, there you go.
My God, what a twisting neck breaker. Could be going for the pin by Onyx. Very smart, rolling out of the ring. But that's just going to give Blue Lightning an opportunity to come back here. Big spinning kick to the midsection or perhaps the side of James Hardy. Grabbing the hand now. How athletic is Blue Lightning? Look at this! Oh my God! Dropping James Hardy right on the top of his head.
He almost impaled James Hardy into himself.
May have gotten CTE or some sort of brain malfunction from that DDT. And now it is the familiar opponents here, Jay Blade and Blue Lightning. How important? Wait a minute! Look at this here. Small package by Jay Blade, and just like that, Jay Blade has snuck away with the victory once again.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match, the Assassin, Jay Blade!
This is the third show in a row where Jay Blade has picked up a victory. He has picked up momentum again. From a losing streak now to a very impressive winning streak. I don't know who's going to be able to stop Jay Blade. Maybe turning over that new leaf has definitely benefited him. Switching gears now, we still have a tag team championship and a Rocket City World and Television Championship later on in the night tonight.
I've never seen a wall of small from that. You should.
All right, you guys ready for your next match?
Well, it is the former American heavyweight champion. It is the Wrecking Ball Mayhem. The Lord's International Enterprise, it seems to be that they're on a permanent rocky roller coaster. Up and downs all the time, constantly, when it comes to the LIE. And especially now on the 4th of July weekend, the crowd firmly against the Lord's International Enterprise. Waving that damn Canadian flag, how disgraceful. Coming up now is Mayhem's opponent. This man is Hayden Seal, making his Rocket City Championship Wrestling debut, the first of many tonight. This man has trained at the Nightmare Factory, being trained by QT Marshall and sometimes the American Nightmare himself, Cody Rhodes. This man coming out of Mississippi, now residing in Florida. This man has been very impressive in his own right. This will be his 32nd match underneath his belt. And what a Rocket City debut it will be for him. If he can pick up a victory against Mayhem, that will definitely put him in contention.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first in the corner to my right. He is accompanied by LIE members, CFO Dan Legadon, and the CEO James Cicero. From Bogota, Colombia, this is Mayhem! And in the corner to my left, making his Rocket City debut, from Madison, Mississippi, this is Hayden
Definitely a contrast of styles that we are going to see in this match tonight.
And your referee is Smiley.
It was 2 weeks ago, Mayhem picking up a victory over Schizo. Picking up a victory over Schizo. And then 4 weeks ago, picking up a victory over Blue Lightning, like I mentioned. He really wants to get the American Championship back in his waist, back in his possession, and back to the Lord's International Enterprise. But to do that, he has to start back at the bottom. He's got to work his way back up to the top. And we're going to see if he can make an example out of Hayden Seal here tonight. Strong collar and elbow tie up here. Damn Canadian flags in my way, can't see nothing. But a strong wrist lock here. Almost looks like a neck lock there. On to Hayden. Hayden though. Now he's got him in a side headlock.
I do think Hayden Seal is confused because he says he's from Madison, Mississippi. There is a Madison, Alabama, correct?
Yes indeed there is.
And he says his name is Hayden, but there actually is a city in Alabama named Hayden. I know that sounds very well as well. So I don't think he's a little confused. But he looks the part of a young, promising, up-and-coming professional wrestler.
He absolutely does. And he may be in the twilight zone when it comes to Alabama, not from here, born and raised in Madison, Mississippi, and trained at the Nightmare Factory in Florida.
The Nightmare Factory was in Atlanta. They moved it?
Oh, no. You know, you're absolutely right. It is in Atlanta, Georgia. Mayhem, though, picking him up, slamming him back down.
He's in the ring with the new Raging Bull.
He is in there with the Wrecking Ball. And at this point, he may not even know where he is. Mayhem, though, taking the tape off of the shoulders, feeling very bold here. He has been having shoulder issues in the last couple of months. But I think tonight he may be trying to test the mobility of that shoulder. We're going to see another collar and elbow here. It's like a bull locking horns with an earthworm. But that earthworm just took down the Wrecking Ball. Now it's going to try to work on that injured shoulder.
I think you got lost in your analogy for a minute.
I'll say.
You were like, it's a worm, it's taking down, you just got a little out of sorts there. It's okay.
An earthworm taking down a bull.
It's Earthworm Jim.
Earthworm Jim.
I mean, this is what it is. When we talk about styles make matches, this is speed and agility versus just brute force.
And some of that LIE tactics as he pulls the hair of Hayden, going to try to get an advantage back.
Training at the Nightmare Factory is great, but they don't teach you how to deal with outside interference like the LIE.
It's absolutely true. We're going to see how he deals with that. We're going to see how his strategy will pair out. He is in unfamiliar territory. And I'm going for the up and over, but a schoolboy cover there. Very close 2 count. Hayden now. Could be looking for the backslide. He's got it. He powers him out. Another 2 count there. Keeping wrist control. He is all over him right now. All over him like a bad suit. Mayhem may not know what he got himself into. That's a big side slam by Hayden Seal. Another close. How impressive is he in the early goings of this match?
So far he is checking all the boxes. Like, he trained at the Nightmare Factory. Now, one thing I will say is this is not the first Nightmare Factory graduate we've had. We've had Nightmare Factory graduates, JPWA graduates. The school, like we've had graduates. One thing they do is they don't teach how to handle a situation like this.
They don't teach you how to handle getting choked by the damn Lord's International Enterprise and the Canadian flag.
And they don't, like when you're in training, do they teach you how to handle getting raped in the eyes?
No, they don't.
No, they teach you by the book. So this is where the learning curve comes in. How fast can Hayden Seal adapt to the environment he has been put in order to come out on top, or will he just end up another victim of the LIE?
That is something we are going to have to anticipate in the future, and that future being 5, maybe 10 minutes into this contest. But right now, Mayhem now putting in a choke onto Hayden. Could be trying to make him pass out here, or perhaps tap out. Ideally, Lord James Cicero just wants him to pick apart his opponent, play with his food, you could say. That's a big clubbing shot to the back. You know, I talked about Jay Blade recently going from a losing streak to a winning streak. In Mayhem's case, it went from a winning streak, being the American Heavyweight Champion, to then having a losing streak. And now, if he wins this match, this will be his 3rd consecutive victory in a row.
Well, sometimes when you lose your first championship, which I know he had lost it and then got it right back.
Yes.
But when you lose that championship, it's taken away from you. You don't get that immediate rematch win. You kind of have to go into like a little bit self-doubt. You know, hey, was it a fluke? Am I good enough?
Lack of confidence, yes.
Because you got to remember, Mayhem's only been wrestling for about a year himself. So a lot of that confidence could have been inflated confidence from the LIE boosting him up. And so now he has to find out if he's good enough on his own.
What a shot to the ear by Seal. Taking down Mayhem. It's very hard to knock down Mayhem with just a strike, but he is doing that right now.
That right hand was like a kiss from a rose.
Nice little foreshadowing jawbreaker into a drop kick. Into the corner, and Mayhem is
Once
dropped.
again, this kid checks all the boxes.
He absolutely does. No lack of confidence from Hayden Seal here tonight. Picking him up, firing scary position here. But Mayhem ending up able to push him off. Could be looking for a clothesline. Hayden Seal, though. Look at the strength!
Full Nelson slam!
Look at the power of the full Nelson cover! Oh, man, I thought that was going to be an upset.
I will say this, Hayden Seal has impressed me because I did not know how strong he was. But we've seen fireman carry type moves.
Look at this.
Full Nelson slam. Oh, what a back elbow.
Able to hold him up for a split second. Mayhem, though, dunking the clothesline. What a back kick! Oh, my God.
And then now Mayhem with a spinning heel kick.
Spinning heel kick to the jaw. That could be it.
So
But
you
it was
got
not
the
enough.
speed guy showing power, the power guy showing agility.
I think the fireworks that was happening yesterday and earlier today really lit a fuse up their keister, you could say. Standing switch here by Hayden Seal. Look at the power! Wow! Cover! 2! Kick out.
And that right there, that exuberance, he hit the power slam, and then he celebrated and then went for the cover. That hesitation was the difference in the 3 count.
Hayden Seal is taking it to the former American Heavyweight Champion right now. He is taking it to Mayhem. Mayhem a bit starstruck as he gets splashed into the corner. Hayden Seal sending him into the turnbuckle once again. Having his way with Mayhem. But Mayhem able to stop him with that. And
Bring more crossbody.
crossbody, that's got to be it. But it's not. You can see the frustration on the body language of Lord James Cicero.
And this crowd is really into this match.
They are in fuego. But Hayden Seal.
Independence Day, you and Hispanic.
Look at the power. Look at the ugly landing there. But nonetheless, that could get the job done.
That was like a tilt-a-whirl. It looked like a tilt-a-whirl, like a boss man slammed it. So he actually face planted Mayhem with it.
He tried to grab him by the chin hair. But wait a minute. Oh no, he could be looking for end game. If he hits this, it's over. Right on the back of the head. And just like that, Mayhem has scored another victory. But it was not an easy victory at all. Hayden Seal definitely brought his A game, and he definitely pushed Mayhem to the brink. Being congratulated by Lord James Cicero himself. And it looks like they are not done. It looks like the Lord's International Enterprise may have some words to say. Not only about that match, but maybe about the principle and the premise of the 4th of July.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, first of all, hey, big round of applause for Hayden Seal. I'm trying to be nice, but all right. So everybody, round of applause for Mayhem.
Bit of a mixed reaction.
Mr. Cicero, I know you're super excited for Mayhem to get a win under his belt.
The infamous Pizza Hut chain swinging out.
I mean, nothing says America like Pizza Hut.
Dan Legadon nursing a foot injury,
So,
as you can tell by the boot.
That side, they were chanting Pizza Hut, Pizza Hut. This side was chanting Pizza Hut, Pizza Hut. But this side, they weren't chanting Pizza Hut, Pizza Hut, Pizza Hut. I'm an unbiased journalist, sir. Now, at this time, like I was saying, I know you're super excited for Mayhem to get a win under his belt. That's actually 3 wins in a row for Mayhem. 4 wins in a row for Mayhem. But when it comes to you and your son, the streak is kind of flipped the other way. Nicholas Cicero keeps somehow getting victory. No, he's not getting any victory.
Nicholas Cicero has been getting screwed.
3 times. But you people seem to think that I'm cheating to beat him, and it's not the case.
Oh, come on. You know damn well you've been cheating. You've needed outside help every time you've had that match.
Victory, these people know that if you're cheating to win, then it's a moral victory for Nicholas Cicero, because your son has only been competing in the ring for a few months. You have 30 years of experience, and you have to cheat to beat your own son. And they do that sort of thing.
Damn right. That is exactly, that's reality, folks.
You will be hearing from my lawyer, Luke, all the time. On these scandalous accusations. Scandalous accusations. It's a good day for you. Well, first in international law. Let me tell you people something. July 1st was Canada Day. The country that's still loyal to the ground. Still loyal to the ground.
Oh, come on.
I like you traitors. And celebrating yesterday. You got the
We're celebrating America's independence. Get that Canadian flag out of here.
Well, tonight, look, everybody here tonight knows that not only are you back in the ring again with your son, but tonight it's a tag team match. It is Nicholas Cicero and Scrap Iron Lewis versus the LIE. I'm sorry, I can't look. I told you the printer was broken. They were French, I can't read.
Trey did not pass English class.
Sorry. You and the LIE against Nicholas Cicero and the Diamondback Christian Pierce here tonight, which means the ability for underhanded tactics shall be limited. Your thoughts on getting back involved with Christian Pierce now that Christian Pierce, I've hold him, I've had a crawl for my feet. He doesn't deserve to be in the ring with me. You know that. All of you know that. You know damn well that he's not half the man that I am. You shut up. You shut up. You know what I'm talking about. I'll tell you what, Christian, you want to sign up with my traitor son? That's your funeral. All right. I do know Christian Pierce's mom still hates you. But later tonight, Christian Pierce, Nicholas Cicero, LIE, tag team action coming up later tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, the Lord's International Enterprise.
Well, you heard it here first, folks. It's going to be Nicholas Cicero and the Diamondback Christian Pierce. Going to be trying to get vengeance once again on the Lord's International Enterprise. Once again, we're going to have to change the topic. We're going to see that match later on tonight. But I want to talk about the man who's going to be in our next contest. Chris Kelly, 2 weeks ago, his once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to fight for the Rocket City World and Television Championship. He came up just short, but he's going to try to rebound, get himself back into title contention as he has a singles match. Coming up next at MERICA.
All right, are you guys ready for some more action? All right, so every guy who did not cheer, I don't think you guys know what action is. Are you guys ready for some more wrestling? All right, the following contest is scheduled for one fall.
All rise for the honorable.
Oh, good God, give me a break. Oh. Come on, bro. This damn Jason Esquire. He is the lawyer for the Lord's International Enterprise. He has been causing chaos. He's been causing a ruckus ever since turning his back on the fans and joining the Enterprise about a month and a half ago. Putting the pinky up, he is quite a delinquent. It just goes to show, fans, no matter who you know, you could never trust a lawyer. They will always turn their back on you. But like I said, his opponent right now, Chris Kelly, who tried and failed to win the Rocket City World and Television Championship, but now trying to get back in line for an opportunity. If he could put away Jason Esquire, he definitely could have that conversation. However, on the flip side, Jason Esquire has not won a lot of singles matches. If he could pick up a big victory here tonight, then he definitely could have momentum on his side. But here comes the beast from the southeast. He hasn't had the opportunity to in quite some time, but I guarantee you, once he hits that Claymore-esque boot to your face, it is lights out. Ladies and gentlemen, want to remind you once again, every first and third Saturday of the month, we run shows right here in the Rocket City Arena, right behind Cosmos Fitness in Hazel Green, Alabama. What's even better than watching us on YouTube is to be right here in the arena. To see the best professional wrestling in the Southeast, live and in living color. In person is the best way to watch professional wrestling, and it is the best way to soak in the aura of Rocket City Championship Wrestling. As the glow stick getting thrown into the scum of Jason Esquire. The last time these two men shared the ring with one another, it was in a tag team contest where Chris Kelly teamed up with Nick Cicero to try to take out the one Jason and Nick Cicero's father, James Cicero, the Lord James Cicero. Now the dynamic has changed. We're going to see how these two men will fare out in singles competition here tonight. Ball getting thrown into the crowd, and some mark caught it. Good for him. Oh, and another one getting thrown.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first in the corner to my left, accompanied to the ring by the CFO of LIE, Dan Legadon. Representing the Lord International Enterprise, he is the chief legal official. He is the one, Jason Esquire. And in the corner to my right, he is the beast of the Southeast, Chris Kelly.
The referee, Kevin.
Your referee, senior official.
I just said that, Trey. Here we go. Match is about to start. We got a lawyer and a beast. Two very different wrestlers. Oh, come on. Ugh. Jason slapping that skinny fat bootay. As the bell rings, and we're underway for our third match at MERICA. Chris Kelly scaring him a little bit. Honestly, who wouldn't be scared of Chris Kelly? Trey, are you scared of Chris Kelly?
I mean, look at those tights. I don't know about you going scared or very, very worried. They're very colorful.
They are very colorful, but nothing colorful about his in-ring repertoire. As he picks up Jason like it's nothing, and Jason
I was confused. Okay, so you heard the interview with LIE.
Yes.
You heard me get threatened with legal action.
Yes.
And they didn't refer to Jay Sun. He said he'd get Luke Robitaille, who's a left-wing attorney.
Wow.
By the way, it's a hockey joke, but you don't know. But not Jay Sun. So I don't know if there's a little bit of tension between CFO and CLO, Chief Legal Official.
There could be, because Jason has not really won a lot of singles matches during his time with LIE, but he has picked up victories in tag team action.
Well, he's been kind of in and out. Like, I know he's had a bunch of, dealing with a bunch of, like, ice situations.
Just like you, right?
Yes, well, obviously, if I had called him, I probably would have got back sooner.
Oh, wow.
But, I mean, we haven't seen anybody from LIE get deported, but I mean, we've seen Brandon Cash has been around. Obviously, Mayhem's been around. Although we have not seen Daniel Craig in a little while.
Damon Crow is injured.
Or deported.
Yes.
We're saying we're going with the injury because that's what the official. They
Well,
don't have a
that's
chief.
both.
They don't have a chief medical official yet.
No, they don't. They need that. Standing switch by Chris Kelly into the corner. Full head of steam. Oh, why? And not stopping whatsoever.
Have you ever
Taking
been run
Jason
over
down.
by a buffalo?
Oh my God! Big knee to chrome dome of Jason Esquire. First cover of the contest here. Could it be enough?
Can I call him the watercolor buffalo?
I'm sure you can. I don't think you want to say it in front of him though.
Well, like nobody's gonna hear. Like apparently, like nobody's gonna tell him I said it here. I get called out for anything I say on this show.
Maybe not for good reason.
I will say, Jason is like a miniature Doberman pinscher. Like, he doesn't look like he's got a ton of, like, fight in him, but he's a little vicious son of a gun.
He can be vicious when he wants to.
Like, he's nasty vicious. Like,
We're seeing that right now as he drops the elbow on the tree trunk leg of Chris Kelly. And now putting that pinky up. What is it?
Wet Willie?
Oh, he's trying to fish hook him.
See?
He's trying to fish hook him.
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Oh.
Nasty vicious.
Trying to fish hook him right now. Oh, and he's doing it again. Look at this. The viciousness coming out of Jason.
Now, my view is obscure. Are you sure he was fish hooking and not giving him a Wet Willie?
Whatever he's doing, it's obviously working, as Chris Kelly is writhing in pain right now.
Can you shove your finger into somebody's ear hole in professional wrestling?
I'm sure
I don't know. I've never seen a mandible claw to the ear.
I'm sure you can. Maybe somebody ought to do that one. What does the pinky mean, by the way, when he puts that up? I'm very confused.
It's Pinky in the brain.
The pinky in the brain.
Yes.
Who's the brain?
Maybe he's both.
I find that hard to believe. Maybe the brain is Lord James Cicero.
Maybe he's like Krang from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and lives in a bigger body.
But Jason does kind of look like Master Splinter in that case.
I don't know.
This is the facial hair.
Yeah, I was gonna go with like Timu Lex Luthor.
Yeah, I can definitely see that as well. Chris Kelly blocking the shot, able to grab, maybe breaking the finger of Jason Esquire.
Chris Kelly's like a good guy version of Michael Myers. He just keeps coming after you. He may not be the fastest. He's just gonna take you down until you die.
And unless you're the Bruiser Barry Koloff, it's hard to keep him down as well. Charging a full head of steam once again.
Oh no, Barry Koloff told me after that match it was hard to keep Chris Kelly down.
Indeed. Oh, look at this though. Roll up here. Not enough to put away Chris Kelly.
We talked about it during that match. It's like trying to pin a beach ball.
Yeah.
You just can't really get it to stay still. It keeps wanting to roll on.
Yes, indeed. And now working again, once again, putting that pressure onto the left knee of Chris Kelly.
And that is one thing. Like I may not like Jason. He all the time says he has wrestling, which I think is ridiculous. But
Sure.
he's really good at going, okay, what body part do I need to take down? Where can I be? Like, he's not going for the torso or the head. He's going for small joints and painful areas.
As much as I hate to admit it, it is quite smart for him to work on the leg of Chris Kelly.
It's not the whole leg. It's like, I'm going to take out the foot. I'm going to take out the knee. He's not working the thigh.
Yeah.
It's working those joints, those easily manipulated areas that cause a ton of pain.
The areas that are vital to be able to get the leg working, to get the leg moving.
Like a single leg grab.
not only putting torque on the knee and the leg, but also the lower back of Chris Kelly.
It's torquing that ankle joint too that you just saw him damage with that.
Oh, and now using Dan like a Don for leverage. Come on. Referee, all you have to do is look up and you see. Unbelievable. Can't believe he missed that.
You would think that was Smiley in the ring.
Come on, Kevin. Even the audience now trying to point out the fact that he got some assistance from Dan like a Don.
I don't understand that assistance because if he's pulling you away from Chris Kelly, but he should have been pushing the hand back in and not pulling the hand back in. We got a little more torque out of it. It might have got Chris Kelly to tap out.
We'll have to agree with that, but glad Chris Kelly did not tap out because he was still in this match. And I said this a couple of weeks ago. The only people that don't like Chris Kelly are the people that don't like the fans. Big shot there.
That was an accidental low blow, I think.
The snapmare, knee to the back, and a big,
there you go.
Big lariat to Jason. That could be it, but no.
No, Chris Kelly's one of the nicest guys I've met in pro wrestling. Like while I was away, he reached out like, hey, Dr. Trey, when are you gonna be back? You missed Rocket City. So he was the only person on the roster, including you, who actually reached out to check in on me.
Well, I had to do double duty. I had to do ring announcing and
welcome to my world.
I can see your point of view now.
Now, mind you, he knows I'm also the person that has a lifetime subscription to Daylight Donuts, so he might have been making sure I was bringing donuts.
Maybe he wanted a piece. Maybe he wanted to get some of that.
Everybody wants a piece of that.
Yes. Get some of that cream-filled donuts. There comes Chris Kelly on the outside trying to follow Jason.
Everybody's favorite stepdad in professional wrestling.
Jason fleeing away from him like a rat. And Dan
just like a lawyer to hide behind his client.
Oh, wow. Absolutely. His client playing the victim and the lawyer.
He is out here in a walking boat.
Oh, but come on. As soon as Chris Kelly getting back into the ring, Jason right back on. And you notice right back to the ring. He has not forgotten that has been weakened during the events of this contest.
But not even that, but when he kicked Chris Kelly, he didn't run in, kick him in the stomach. He didn't run in, he kicked him in the lower small of the back, where those little floating bones are.
Right in the lower back. You know, as you get older, not only in professional wrestling, but in general life, your lower back will start to deteriorate. You do have disc in your lower back, and if you can work on that during a match, it'll make it a whole lot harder, not only to stand up, not only to finish the match, but to just be able to walk in general. As now a chocolate pudding eating grin on the face of Jason Esquire, knows exactly what he's doing.
I'm sorry, chocolate pudding eating face?
PG show, brother.
Okay. Oh,
Chris
I know
Kelly.
what you were going for.
Chris Kelly picking him off the top. Rough landing for Jason Esquire.
Esquire got escorted.
May sue for extortion.
And then a quick little headbutt. That's like getting hit by a billy goat in the skull.
It absolutely is. Somebody ought to make a bobblehead out of Jason Esquire.
I thought you said make a bobblehead out of Chris Kelly. I said, I don't know.
Both of them.
That would be assault and battery once you start.
Oh, hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute. If he uses that Canadian flag, he will be disqualified, and Chris Kelly will be ruled the winner. But Kevin pulling it away. Wait a minute. He's got the briefcase. Don't use it. Oh, my God. Come on. Come on.
That was his brief.
This is ridiculous. But the referee is still distracted by Dan Lagadon. Dan Lagadon, I don't think he realizes that he's costing his partner the match right now. Briefcase right to the skull of Chris Kelly. Going for the pin now. No way, you gotta be, and Chris Kelly able to get the shoulder up.
Dan Lagadon may have caused Jason that match.
I understand the intention was trying to help Jason, but it did end up costing him. And he is not learning from his lesson as he's trying to do it once more. Picking up the briefcase again. Chris Kelly though.
Oh, he just punched the briefcase. right into Esquire's face.
Right into the head. And now taking out Dan like a dog. And now like a huge splash. Chris Kelly into the cover. And thank you for coming, Jason.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match, the Beast of the Southeast, Chris Kelly.
Chris Kelly picking up a much-needed victory, trying to gain his momentum back. And now just throwing him out of the ring like trash. Chris Kelly, the victor tonight. Chris Kelly with a great rebound.
Yeah, I mean, and LIE outside of Mayhem is still struggling.
They are still struggling to get a victory. They need to be on the same page. I think every member of the LIE is on different pages, therefore that's why it is a rocky roller coaster.
It is the worst book to try to read.
Indeed.
And they're all in different languages.
Yes. Hard to understand each other, a very big language barrier nonetheless.
And if he had kept his balls to himself, it might have been a better match.
Yeah. May have been a better outcome for LIE.
I think we're going to intermission.
Indeed we are.
Okay.
He has had his sights set on the American Heavyweight Championship for months. And he has not been able to get enough wins to be in contention for it. But he is truly a one-of-a-kind athlete. A once-in-a-generation talent is Christian Pierce. He's been all over Alabama. And he is a mainstay here at Rocket City. As he teams up with Nicholas Cicero here tonight. Not only has Nick been fighting the LIE, but Christian Pierce also has as well. Maybe even for longer. He's been fighting him for literal years. Tonight is just another chapter.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following tag team match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, representing the LIE, accompanied by CFO Dan Legadon. First, the head beverage distributor of LIE, Brendan Cash. And his tag team partner, the CEO of LIE, James Cicero. And their opponents, introducing first the corner of my left, hailing from the Rocket City, Rocket, I suck. Hailing from Rocket City, Huntsville, Alabama, he is the American firecracker, made in the USA, Nicholas Cicero.
Representing the American spirit is Nick Cicero.
And his tag team partner from Oneonta, Alabama.
Where?
He is the Diamondback, Christian Pierce. Your referee, Smiley.
Smiley the referee for this contest. Nicholas Cicero has been fighting his father for months, maybe his entire life. The crowd firmly behind Nicholas Cicero. Wait a minute. Christian Pierce putting a stop to it. Taking the bandana off. Every woman in this building wants that bandana. Trey wants it as well. And he gets it. And he gives it to that. He gives it to the broad in the front row. Good on Christian Pierce.
And she is broad.
Now the bell is going to be rung one more time to officially start this match. And of course, father and son starting off this contest once again with a lockup. We're going to see Nicholas Cicero. He has had enough experience in there with his father to try to learn from his past mistakes. And his father going to learn a little bit more about his son with every match that they share.
I've been out for a little while. Apparently, Lord Cicero has been winning, but cheating his son.
Yes, let me bring you up to speed. It was a couple of weeks ago that Nicholas Cicero and Lord James Cicero had their first ever singles match together. And during that match, Nicholas Cicero gave the fight of his life. He had him beat on multiple occasions. But because of outside interference from the Lord's International Enterprise, Lord James Cicero has been able to pick up victory after victory over his own son in a disgusting and disgraceful manner. Tonight, Nicholas Cicero wants to be able to turn that around to finally get a victory over his father.
Okay, yes.
Big arm drag, though, by Lord James Cicero.
I will say this. Like, Nicholas has grown up around his dad, right?
Yes.
He's been there the entire time pretty much, other than that 1 year of boarding school in the Swiss Alps. He knows who his father is. Nothing that James Cicero is doing in the ring is any different from what James Cicero has been doing for 25 years.
Yes.
Nicholas was a part of LIE when he was first brought into Rocket City.
Reluctantly.
Reluctantly crouched at the starting line. I understand that. But he
Toss,
also
oh my. What a
it
head
should
toss.
not be a surprise to him. He acts like he's surprised that his dad is cheating to win. That's the Cicero name. And I understand Nick's trying to blaze his own trail. But he should be expecting these things because he's seen it for so long.
But I don't think he quite expected that his own father would try to cheat against his own son, though. I don't think any father would want to do that.
Well, look, I understand it was their first one-on-one match, but it wasn't their first fight. These guys have been bumping heads now for 4 months. James Cicero's been cheating for 4 months. It's not new.
Yes. But because of the close connection that these two men share, I'm sure Nicholas thought his father would have maybe took it easy on him. But in this case, it's not. Huge Japanese arm drag by Nicholas Cicero. Setting him up. Big drop kick. Taking down his father.
The amazing thing to me is seeing Christian Pierce teaming with the Cicero.
Well, that is crazy considering that.
Lord Cicero made fun of Christian Pierce's mama.
That's uncalled for us.
And yet, I guess that does show what kind of impression Nicholas has made on the locker room on his own for Christian to set that aside to help a Cicero take down a Cicero.
You got to think just because James is the father of Nick, it doesn't mean they have the same personality. It doesn't mean they have the same critical thinking technique, same mindset.
I mean, there's the old saying, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, but it may not have the same taste.
It may not. May not have the same roots. But, you've been longer. Christian Pierce teasing and taunting Lord James Cicero, and so is the crowd. Brandon Cash able to come back here for the first time in a couple weeks. We have not seen Brandon Cash here in a while. Now, Trey,
Yes.
correct me if I'm wrong. Christian Pierce has been fighting the LIE for multiple years at this point.
Well, not to mention, the other thing is people forget, Christian Pierce and James Cicero at one point, Rocket City Tag Team Champions.
Really? Wow.
Yes.
I did not know that.
About 5 years ago, when Christian Pierce was known as the Bun,
The bun.
he had a bun. He had a man bun. And that was his whole character, was he had a man bun.
Oh, wow.
Yes. But Lord Cicero Christian Pierce, former tag team champions, had a falling out. And ever since that time, Christian has changed his ways. We've seen different incantations. The Christian Pierce multiverse, so to speak here. But now he's gone back to his true roots, and that does not align with Cicero.
Not at all.
But Christian's actually in much better shape. I don't know if he knows it. He's probably lost about 10, 15 pounds.
He is in incredible shape. He is a really great technician in that ring, and if you drop a lot of weight, it can get your speed higher. It can get your center of gravity better.
He's one of the bell wrestler I see in Alabama.
Absolutely. And you know, what about Brandon Cash? Brandon Cash has not been here in quite a while, but you mentioned that he is kind of the dark horse, an underrated prodigy.
I'm sorry, you just call Brandon Cash the dark horse of LIE?
Yes, the dark horse of LIE. However you want to take that, how you will. But I'm saying I'm saying that
outsider, not pigmentation, right?
I'm saying it in the sense that a lot of people overlook him.
Yes.
A lot of people overlook him because he is the beverage distributor, but I can promise you he is a lot more than just that.
No, and he's the beverage because he has connections to the Irish Brotherhood.
Yes.
Which is where they get the best whiskey.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So, which is why he has that role. He's one of the only people that has dual memberships to two of the toughest factions in Alabama. The Irish Brotherhood and the Lords and Ocean Enterprises. Which shows not only is he a tough son of a gun, because you don't get to be in the Irish Brotherhood being nice.
No, not at all.
But the fact that he also has the tact to be able to walk in both worlds is a trait that I think is really, really undervalued in Brandon Cash.
Yes. That's a tag made to Nick Cicero. Undervalued. That is a very interesting word. Do you think that floats around in the head of Brandon Cash, the word undervalued, that maybe he is being undervalued?
I think Brandon's, the one knock I would have on Brandon Cash is everywhere I've seen him, he's comfortable being in a role. He doesn't seem to want to be the leader, but he's comfortable being in a role. He's comfortable being the tough guy. He's comfortable being the badass. He's comfortable being like the first line of defense.
Yeah.
He's good with that because here's the thing: those two factions pay him really well to handle those roles. I think it's just a matter of time before Brandon Cash strikes out on his own.
I was going to say the same thing. I think it's only a matter of time that he steps out from the LIE shadow and is able to pave his own path. But he had raked the eyes of Nicholas Cicero. Look at the face of Nick Cicero. That feral dog is coming out. He's putting all that torque and all that pressure on the arm of Brandon Cash right now.
Did you like the American firecracker analogy also?
I actually did. It was very fitting. It's very fitting.
He is one of those guys, it takes a little while.
Oh, and then raking the eyes once again.
You've known Nick for quite a while now, as I've known Nick since he was a kid. It takes a little while to get under his skin, but once you're under there, he explodes.
Yes. He explodes. Very long fuse, but once it's up. Here's a cover, though. 2 and a kick out. Nicholas Cicero, I'm pretty sure he does not mind going in there and tussling up and squabbling up with Brandon Cash. But that's not what this is about for him. For him, it's about showing his dad that he is more than just James Cicero's son. He is made in America, Nicholas Cicero, and he wants to pave his own path as a flying clothesline, take it down Brandon Cash once more. Here's a cover, and ooh! We're gonna have to look back at that footage, man. That really looked like. Oh, come on!
Brandon Cash got the longest fingernails. He got Freddy Krueger nails. He's raking the eyes from 3 feet away.
He may have raked his cornea. He may not be able to see anything at this point. Got him in there. Oh. James Cicero, though. They've underestimated him. Here comes Christian Pierce. Here comes that Diamondback. Big elbow to the elbow. Elbow to elbow. It's like apples to apples.
Dust to dust.
Yes. Another tag made to Nicholas Cicero. Big snapmare. Off the ropes he goes. Big drop kick. Right to the chest. And a senton. Oh, wow. That may have knocked the breath out of him there.
I don't think Christian was legal at that point. He had made the tag. I think somebody's lost lost track of who's legal there. I thought Nicholas was the legal man today.
Well, he does have a 5 count, and I don't know if Smiley knows how to count. So therefore, I think it's okay.
Last time I counted, when Smiley started counting to 5, he got the key.
Yeah, well, we're seeing that right now. Smiley, not sure how to count, but nonetheless.
Tag team Mike Jackson action here?
Look at this. Slow walking, moonwalking, as smooth as the Diamondback can. Big drop kick to the neck beard of Lord James Cicero.
That wasn't old school, that was private school.
Indeed it was. Brandon Cash trying to attack him now, getting caught. Christian Pierce able to grab the legs and shoving him over the top rope, sending him to the outside. Going for it there, but a big kick to the face, and Nicholas Cicero. Drop kick, sending it to the outside.
Well, the problem is this is all well and good, but are you trying to get a count-out victory, or are you trying to pin your dad?
I'm not sure. I think it's right now they're celebrating the fact that they have the advantage and they are on the up in this contest right now.
But get your old man in the ring and put his shoulders to the mat. That give the ultimate revenge.
Big chop. Big chop to the chest there. Oh my! King Kong through his chest. Standing switch into the turnbuckle and a kick to the face. Honestly, this match has been almost all Nick Cicero and Christian Pierce. Well, never mind. I'm gonna eat my foot, I guess.
Oh, there you go. Steve Regal-esque knee lift.
Big knee lift to the face of the Diamondback.
Which I think Cicero wrestled William Regal's father.
Oh, huh? Whoa.
That's how long he's been around.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Billy Regal.
Billy, I bet he was a bad man. I guarantee.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. His name was... I'm wrong. It wasn't Billy. It was Buick Regal.
Buick Regal. Well, getting hit by any member of the LIE is like getting hit by a Buick. It's going to knock the breath out of you. It's going to send your body parts in places they're not supposed to go.
Oh, sliding.
Sliding clothesline by Brandon Cash, taking him down. Now going to grab the legs. Going to try to wear him down. Oh, and a big headbutt to the midsection. Nicholas Cicero trying to get the fans behind him. But Brandon Cash is wearing him down by putting his head on the middle rope. Brandon Cash right now, he really wants a piece of him. Wait a minute, the referee getting all up in Nicholas Cicero's face. With that damn dad like a god once again. Somebody needs to get him out of here. Somebody needs to get him out of here, choking him with that disgusting Canadian flag.
It's not deported Dan Leggett on you.
I am not so sure, man. I think they pick and choose because there's no reason he should be out here right now. Lord James Cicero hitting the chest. Referee, you need to turn around. Smiley, you need to not focus. Quit having a conversation with Nicholas Cicero. You need to get focused back into this contest. Christian Pierce, though, trying to fight back with the punches to the face. Oh, come on! Going down low is Brandon Cash. And now choking the life out of him in the corner once again. Putrid. Person in the crowd asking, what are they doing? And I have to ask the same question. Brandon Cash, big stomp onto Christian Pierce. Brandon Cash is having his way with him right now. Having his way, putting the foot on the chest, putting the foot in the abdomen of Christian Pierce, and now to the lower back.
By the way, did you see Christian Pierce's vest when he came out?
His vest?
Yes.
Yes, I
The
did.
man comes to the ring with a noose, right?
Yes.
He also has shotgun shells in his vest.
He is a cowboy.
But this is wrestling. We are not big game hunting inside the Rocket City Arena.
But he's showing the crowd, he's showing everybody in there the southern toughness that everybody in Alabama, and especially Christian Pierce, has in his arsenal. You know, they say southern hospitality, but in this case, it's the southern and redneck toughness of Christian Pierce.
Well, speaking of toughness, you know those body shots Brandon Cash was just throwing on Christian Pierce before he tagged in Cicero.
And Cicero hitting the jaw with that drop kick. Cover here by Smiley. Kick out at 1. I'm telling you, man, Smiley is...
Cicero taking a little page out of his dad's book. Got Smiley distracted. Cicero couldn't get the pin.
He could not. Smiley able to... Get it back here. Nick trying to get the crowd back into it. Trying to get the crowd to give Christian Pierce the power needed to succeed in this match. But a tag made to Brandon Cash. Putting the hand out. Going for a big shot once again. The knockout midsection blow by Brandon Cash. Brandon Cash, believe it or not, is from Ireland. And he's showing the Irish toughness against the rednecks.
He is from Dublin, but he is a dog.
Cover and another kick.
Only Irishmen know with a southern accent.
There are southern parts of Ireland, I believe.
That's the Conor McGregor part. He might be. No, yeah, he's Irish. Okay, I had to make sure I was right.
And I'm sure if the LIE win this contest, if they win this contest, they're going to celebrate with some proper 12. But that was a proper roundhouse kick by Christian Pierce.
Like that's that leanness, that loss of weight, that quickness of that kick because he's not carrying around the extra 10 to 15 pounds.
Yes.
He whipped that kick around. Brandon never saw it coming.
Had a lot of swiftness on that kick. Count of 8. If it goes to 10, this will be ruled a no contest. Count of 9. And he makes the tag. Here comes Nick Cicero. Gonna go right to his father. More shots right to his dad. And another shot to Brandon Cash. Nicholas Cicero on fire. Big front roll. Could be looking monkey flip. Nope. Into the corner with a splash. And once again, another splash here. And there we go. If he hits this, I've heard that this hurts more than childbirth. Oh my God!
That's the wagon wheel.
The wagon wheel. Could be giving it to Brandon Cash, and he does it. Now, a little bit of teamwork. Some offense ready. Here comes Nick Cicero. Oh, look at this here. Big splash onto his father. Here's the cover. And that rookiness coming to play. If he would have hooked the leg, it could have got a 3 count. Brandon Cash looking for the clothesline. Nicholas Cicero with a forearm of his own. Oh my God, right on the top of his head.
Snake bite.
Snake bite right to the top of the head. And I think Brandon Cash has been isolated in this match.
Nick's going up top.
High Rim District here. Not an LIE member in sight. He could try to put away his father for good here. If he hits this, it could be over. Crossbody from the top.
American Eagle.
He's got the pin, but the referee got taken out of the equation. Oh, that damn leg of done. Not again. Not again. Somebody needs to escort him out of here. No, not like this. Brandon Cash has Christian Pierce's front. You gotta be kidding me. This is getting absurd at this point.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of the match, Brandon Cash, James Cicero, the Lord, International Enterprise.
The next time that we have a show, we need to get a metal detector. That way it could detect that damn boot of Dan Legadon to not let him into the building.
A big win for the LIE, but again, chicanery afoot, trickery abound. And LIE gets the win over Pearson, Nicholas Cicero. he's still down in the ring from that shot with the flag.
Ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause for Christian Pierce and Nicholas Cicero.
Championship match is coming up next. The Big Bad Wolf and Scrap Iron Lewis looking to get the Tag Team Championship back in the possession of Rocket City Championship Wrestling. Big Bad Wolf bringing the fun and the energy into this contest, into the Rocket City Arena. Scrap Iron Lewis. Not very in the right mindset recently. Loss after loss after loss. But he has been here for quite a long time, and a lot of people say he is the face that runs this place. We're going to see if him and the Big Bad Wolf will be able to gain the Tag Team Championship here tonight. Scrap Iron is ready. He is poised. He wants the championship back in his possession. But to do that, man, oh man, to do that is a
ensued in downtown Spokane this morning after a chemical spill hit a local venue.
We got new entrance music for the Tag Team Champions.
Bystanders became enraged, and police responded with riot shields and tear gas to disperse the crowd.
Brayden Toon and Eddie Toon are dripped in gold. Was that busting loose that these men won the vacant Tag Team Championship in a triple threat tag team match involving Chris Kelly and Blue Lightning and The Nest. And it was 2 weeks ago out on the Edge that they ran The Nest out of Rocket City by defeating them. Their antics have been anything but professional. Brandon and Eddie Toon have been running roughshod here. Brandon Toon himself had been in the head of Barry Koloff up until WrestlingCon 8. But not letting that loss deter him, him and his biological father were able to win the Rocket City Tag Team Championship. Now they're putting them on the line tonight against a team that they are not used to facing, that being the Big Bad Wolf and Scrap Iron Lewis. We're going to see how they fare.
Any sides or coast, please call the number below. These men are armed and dangerous and show signs of violence. Do not approach.
Eddie Toon has been in this business for 26 years, and he is still getting championships to this day. Scrap Iron Lewis and the Big Bad Wolf, they are hungry, but they are hungry for gold. And they want to get those championships here back to Rocket City where they rightfully belong.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest scheduled for one fall is for the Rocket City Tag Team Championship. Introducing first the challengers in the corner of my right. Introducing first from Birmingham, Alabama, by way of Grandma's house, he is Big Bad Wolf. His tag team partner from the Scrap Yard, Scrap Iron Lewis.
Hey, can they turn the hair on, please? I'm hot. You're a sissy. You go to hell. You're a sissy. You go to hell. I don't like you.
And introducing the corner to my left. They are the current reigning defending Rocket City Tag Team Champions, representing the Toon Dynasty, Eddie, Braden,
Hey, you can move all you want. I got this on me. I'm back.
Your referee is senior official Kevin.
I bet you $5 I leave with you tonight. I bet you $5. I'll take your damn money again. I won't take your money again.
How many belts did you guys steal?
Huh? I won't take your money again, Pop.
Look, hey, Kevin, you see that? We had a
You got no damn chain, look. I ain't got no damn chain.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know where my broadcast colleague went. He said he was going to go to the bathroom.
He's from
Don't know where he
He is from Rogersville, Alabama.
We're sitting right here on the precipice of the tag team titles being defended,
and I don't know where my kid went. Okay, look, I am joined by the youngest member of the Toon family, Colton.
Hey guys,
I'm pretty convinced your family has stolen multiple sets of tag team titles.
so
You don't gotta cheat.
we take the belts everywhere we go.
The take, yes, that's the key phrase.
We don't steal them, we take. We live fair and square.
Okay.
Down the middle.
There's like 37 sets of tag belts that your dad is holding right now. By the way, aren't you guys from Athens, Alabama?
We are.
Why are we coming out to hip hop music from Athens?
I'll
I'm
take
just-
the music.
And your dad's trying to dance? Like he's gonna break a hip.
He is. I know. I'll give you that one. He is gonna break a hip one day.
All right. Well, tonight you guys are taking on Scrap Iron Lewis and the Big Bad Wolf. And I feel like I'm doing everything tonight. All of a sudden, I don't know. Thank you. That's good. Thank you, sir. And only the Big Bad Wolf can get the crowd to clap in unison.
got Scrap Iron Lewis, Brayton too, about ready to square off.
See, Brayton's already off the smart comment. See, he knows not to waste nobody's time. So that's why he's coming. He's getting out of the ring easy.
Well, I mean, I've known your family most of your guys' life.
Yep, yeah, we can go a long way.
And I gotta say, the thing about Brayton that I admire is a lot of the lessons that I helped impart on your family and things.
Yep.
He takes to heart. Youngster, how old's your brother now? 22?
20, yeah, 22.
22 years old, wrestles like a 14-year vet.
Yep. You see,
knows how to get in the head of his opponents really easy.
well, you see, he learned that from the man, the legend himself, Eddie Toon. You see, they're outside the ring right now.
People understand, it's not just your dad. Like, there's your brother, your dad, your cousins, your uncles, the whole family. The whole family have been professional wrestlers. Yeah. So it's not like Brayton and yourself have grown up watching just your dad. You've watched the entire family. So you see, and not every family member is the same character, the same personality. They've all been different. And so you get to take little pieces from everything you've grown up watching.
Yeah.
Oh, Brayton went for it again and got caught.
Oh, he tried to escape. Oh, Scrap. Oh, Scrap.
She don't time to ask for why. She knows too. You talk shit on she don't.
Oh!
Brayton's got his stuff wrong. Brayton's giving hell to 82. I'll think he wants to smoke.
Oh, what a big splash.
Oh, God. Oh, my gosh.
And then attacks the big bad wolf. Oh, kick to the side.
Oh.
Come on, wolf.
Yeah, this is one thing. I worry about your family's tag team title right here.
I don't, because I know.
Oh, belly to belly.
I know Big Bad Wolf don't deserve no championship. And Scrap Iron Lewis don't either.
I don't mean necessarily in this match. I mean just long-term potential.
Okay.
Your dad does get kind of caught up with the crowd at times.
He does.
And he stops watching the match.
He does.
That's my only worry. That's why sometimes I feel like they need somebody else out there to help rein your dad in sometimes.
Yep.
Your dad may be the most unpredictable. Oh, he just got... The big bad wolf just... Did he just pee on your brother?
What?
Hey, that's a PG show. Hey, that's rated X shit. That damn wolf thinks the fucking water. That's not stinking. Hey, here's your douche. Here's your douche.
The crowd's getting behind Big Bad Wolf. But there's nothing to get behind. His poor grandma don't have a house anymore. Because he huffed and he puffed and he blew the house down. So grandma don't have a house anymore. I think I started going to the dumpster earlier today when I got here. Looks like she got out the dumpster. Poor grandma.
Well, right now, Big Bad Wolf has got your brother on a weird seesaw battering thing here. It's like a tug of war over Brayton right now.
There we go.
And finally, your dad able to get Brayton to safety. Eddie Toon, former Rocket City World Champion, former Tennessee Heavyweight Champion, former Tag Team Champion, former member of the Full-Blooded Italians at one point. Dirty Rotten Scoundrel, Downward Eddie's been a part of everything. Every major influence in the last 15 years in Alabama wrestling, your dad's been a part of.
Brayton and Eddie. Eddie was the first ever Rocket City Heavyweight Champion. Ain't nobody gonna take that from at all.
No, and that's one of the things we brought up when your brother was challenging Barry Koloff for the title, was trying to reestablish that Toon lineage.
The first time Eddie made his return back to Hazel Green, which everything looks better than when we came here. We got the gold. But you see, Eddie's on the rope. Eddie has the rope.
Well, and right there, like instead of trying to reach the hand out. Okay, I see what he did there. All right, very smart. And right now, are we still calling him tough man?
See, that's up. I mean, last time we saw him, 8 years ago, he was big. He can move like he's 22 years old.
No, he's moving. I mean, he's probably lost what? Good 20, 30 pounds?
100.
100 pounds? Usually when I lose 100 pounds, it means I got divorced.
Yeah. But you see, Eddie Toon using the good old choke around the.
So I would think with all the stuff your brother's been doing, got your dad inspired to get kind of back in shape. Like this is something, like your dad and I talked about this years ago. He always wanted to be around when you guys broke in so he could work with you guys.
Yeah,
I know it's very special to your dad to be tag team champions with your brother right now.
Yeah, it is.
And he's been tag team champions with your cousin Kevin?
Kevin, I have not seen Kevin in a long time. I don't know how that dude's doing. But Eddie and Braden are still carrying on the Toon legacy. Yeah. We do call ourselves the Toon Dynasty because all we do is take gold from everywhere we go.
Now I'm still trying to figure out where Brady Pierce fits into this.
Okay.
Distant cousin?
Yeah, I think we picked him up on the side of the road somewhere.
And just like adopted him?
Just adopted him.
Okay. So y'all just randomly pick up stray white kids?
Yep.
I got you. Oh! Scrap Iron Lewis getting worked over here.
I just thought last time we was here in Rocket City, they faced the Nest. The Nest wasn't good at all. You see, the Nest don't think the Nest they are for gold. That's what they are. They're all here for gold. But the Toons, they took the gold from them. And that's what we do best. We take the gold.
Well, in defense, the gold they have is from a company that went out of business.
Correct.
So, I just figured your dad would pawn those belts. Oh!
Look at Braden Toon on the outside.
Referee did not see the tag. And then Eddie and Braden wisely switching out.
What's Braden going with? Braden's out of Scrap Iron in the ring. He's looking.
Oh, what a nice snap suplex.
Eddie's walking with a limp.
She did her mating call.
Mating call.
You know all about it, bro.
I don't know what that is. I'm too young for that. But
well, right now, like Braden and Eddie in control of this match. And that was what I was saying earlier about your brother. Braden Toon wrestles like he's been doing this for 14, 15 years. He's only been wrestling about 4 years now, professionally.
Yeah.
I know he once had a match when he was much younger.
Yes, he did.
It went kind of viral for a little bit.
It did. It all started for Braden Toon in a barn in Elkwood, Alabama. But then also started in an area called Athens, Alabama.
Yeah. No, I mean, like I said, I've known you guys for roughly 12 years. Oh! Double shoulder tackle. Jeez. It's like two dump trucks colliding.
Braden over there talking to the fan.
He's trying to catch his win. He was in there for quite a while. He knows he's going to jump back in.
Tag, but I don't think Scrap Iron Lewis is going to go for the tag anytime soon. See, these fans are getting behind the big bad wolf. It's Scrap Iron Lewis.
See that woman right there? She's right there in the blue striped shirt. She just stood up. Tell her to sit down.
Oh! Braden Toon on the floor beating Scrap Iron with the mats they have around ringside. Oh, but Braden now went for a dive. Scrap Iron moved. And it just goes to the legs of Eddie. And again, referee Kevin missing the tag, allowing Eddie and Braden. I just called him Hayden. I tried to combine your Eddie and Braden into one name.
Yeah. But you see, Eddie Toon has experience. He's been doing this for almost 30 years. He wouldn't go all across from Alabama to Tennessee. Like you said, y'all used to team together. He was a leader of the two groups. He was a part of the Downward Spiral and the Gods. I grew up with the Gods and the Downward Spiral. But Eddie Toon was the longest reigning Tennessee heavyweight champion.
Oh!
Whoa, Braden just hit Eddie.
And Wolf got tagged in. Now he is going wild on Braden too. Big clothesline. And again, another big splash in the corner. Up and over. Oh, what a pump kick.
He's going for the pin.
Oh.
He got that shoulder out.
Almost you So you have, if you win, you have to give them all the belts?
No, just the company that's defending right now.
Okay. I didn't know if like possession's 9/10 of the law type thing.
We don't do that in the Toons.
So you just take stuff and then keep it for yourselves?
We actually don't take, we win.
Oh,
And
okay.
Wolf is wasting time. You see, there we go, Eddie Toon and Braden teamed up. And Braden going for it. Oh! Stop off the middle row.
What a beautiful springboard double stomp. And Scrap Iron
breaks it up.
I think right now both teams trying to figure out what they can do.
Trying to catch their breath.
Try to catch your breath. But you got to figure out what you can do to put the other team away. Oh, cartwheel into the super kick.
I don't know what we're going to do. Oh, God. Big Red Wolf.
Oh! Fosbury flop.
That was just straight launching himself onto a man.
That's exactly right. You did it.
Just turned him inside outward. That could be it. Better pay attention. One.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of the match,
And still, Rocket City Tag Team Champions, Eddie Toon, Braden Toon, the Toon Dynasty.
I gotta go handle this. I'll be right, guys. Hold on.
Eddie Toon and Braden Toon retaining the Rocket City Tag Team titles. Eddie Toon using one of the title belts to knock out the Big Bad Wolf. Oh, Eddie and Braden with the beat down on Scrap Iron. That's Johnny Loveday! Johnny Loveday is in the building! Johnny Loveday has appeared! Eddie Toon heading for higher ground! Oh, a spinning heel kick! Oh my God! We have not seen Johnny Loveday in months! And he has come to the aid of Scrap Iron Lewis against the Toon Dynasty. There is a long, long history between the Tones and Johnny Loveday. I mean, that goes back a decade.
I am sick and tired of us coming out here week after week after week, and we try to do clean, capable wrestling, and then something like this wants to stick his nose in my business. I put you on the shelf years ago. Hey, who's this guy? Hey, who's this guy? Who is this? Why the hell did you leave me in there by myself? I'm a little bastard, yeah. Stay up and push, man. Hey, listen. I don't know who you are. But I'll give you this, man. I don't know who you are. But I'll give you this. Other than me, you look like a half-decent wrestler. So 2 weeks, 6 days before I take my ass to Mexico, you be here. Find you a partner. It may be a 40-miler like strap iron. Yep. This is what it is. But I'll see you the 19th. I hope you don't run away again. Hey. Number one, this is wrestling. I'm your daddy, and you will respect me. Just because you surpassed where I went, and now you're international, don't mean shit. Your daddy will still whoop your ass, boy. Let me properly introduce myself. I'm the guy that's been whipping your daddy's ass for 20 years. I'm not I'll take care of who's next.
none of you deserve to see it with me on. This robe is worth $50,000. It is made of lamb skin and lamb fur, and none of you deserve to see me wear it any longer than you have to. Shut your mouth. Now listen here. I am beautiful Bobby Rose. And I'm going to give y'all the opportunity right now to soak it all in. A little bit longer. I don't need no damn bra. Let me tell you what I do need. I do need that Rocket City World Television and Heavyweight Championship, and I guarantee to see you. But I'm going to rip it from that old man tonight. This line's going to go off. He has zero chance of defeating me. I am the next ace of Rocket City. I don't care if you like it. I don't care if you don't like it. I don't care if anybody here does not like it.
I guess he's beautiful Bobby something, but I never saw this guy in my
So soak it
life.
all in and enjoy it, fans. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to neatly fold this up. I'm going to put it on that table. And none of you better touch it or I will sue your ass.
That's not neatly, buddy. Television champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, the
Right down the
following
ring,
contest is
Dr. Trey
scheduled
Franklin.
for one fall. And it's for the Rocket City Television and Rocket City World Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first, in the corner of my left, hailing from Beverly Hills, California, he is the West Coast Gigolo, beautiful Bobby Rose. I'm sorry. I got sick. I had to step away from the mic for a second.
So, Rocket City, what do y'all want to see tonight?
I'm sorry. I didn't hear you.
One more time. Dr. Trey, do you want to make this a street fight?
Hold on, Barry. Can I ask you a question? If I make it a street fight, can you knock this muffin top off? I mean, it's a baker's dozen. Just promise me you'll try. I mean, the fans want it. Do you guys want the street fight? Hey, Bobby, I'll be fair. I'll put it to a vote. It's America, it's Independence Day, I'll put it to a vote. Do you want to see a street fight? All right, that's one for yes. That's one for yes. Hold on. I'll go here. She's on fire. Ma'am, would you like to see a street fight? Yeah! All right, that's two. Hey, just to be fair, one more. Sir, you are a firefighter, you're an American hero. Would you like to see a street fight?
I want to see this thing muffin top.
All right. That's 3-0.
No!
So, ladies and gentlemen,
4-0.
we're going to have a street fight.
It's a street fight right now. This is a Rocket City street fight. The crowd wants a street fight, and the crowd's going to get what they want to get. They're going to get a street fight.
So we got a street fight. Thank you for fitting in because I don't know where my broadcast partner went to. He may have gotten deported.
He might have.
I mean, the guy in the ring looks a little like, but he got all that jiggle and no wiggle.
Yeah, he does. He does that.
Oh, another splash though. He's putting that body to good use. Oh, he got caught.
It's a big old power slam.
Just dumped him like the garbage.
This is the first time I've seen this dude, so I don't know who he is.
He is the West Coast Gigolo, beautiful Bobby Rose.
He can call him beautiful, but there's nothing on that body.
So, he is the great-grandson of former AWA Tag Team Champion, Playboy Buddy Rose. So, he's second generation, just once removed.
Yeah.
Oh! And Bobby Rose just got dumped to the floor. Now an Irish rip. Oh, Bobby Rose reversed it. Koloff into the barricade. Crowd's kind of stunned right now. I don't know if they know to make of Bobby Rose.
I don't know. I don't know what to think about Bobby Rose.
I feel dirty being around him.
All right, bet. Let's do it.
Oh, and Bobby Rose taking Barry Koloff out for the street fight. You don't see this very often.
No.
Oh, but Barry throws Bobby Rose into the wall. I don't know, Bobby Rose kind of reminds me of Ron Jeremy and the Muffin Man had a baby. Oh, that wasn't funny to you? Mr. Toon, that wasn't a good joke?
It was.
Do you even know who Ron Jeremy is?
I don't.
Ask your dad.
Speaking of AJ, he's not
Hey, there you go. Ron Jeremy. You know who Ron Jeremy is? Yeah. So Bobby Rose, looks like if the Muffin Man and Ron Jeremy had a baby. Yeah. There, okay. See? My jokes are for an older audience.
I wish I would Ron Jeremy.
He wishes he was Don Jeremy.
Yeah, he does.
Not even Ron, just somewhere in the family. But Barry Koloff back on the offensive. Oh!
Still spit. You can see he got all over his body.
Knocked the water out of him, and now he got a wet Bobby Rose.
That's what I never thought in a million dollars see a wet Bobby Rose.
No. And look, I'm not gonna lie. There was a couple of women cheering for him. Not many.
He might have all the women behind him, but.
Well, I'd say a couple. Not all. A couple.
I know, but I don't think.
But right now, he is, I mean.
But Granny was behind him?
No, she wanted to see his
Okay, I was about to say, Granny has low expectations.
So, right now, like, Bobby Rose, look at this. Oh, what a beautiful suplex. I mean, this is a relative unknown taking it to Barry Koloff right now. Oh, 2 count for Koloff. Oh, short right hand. Koloff now the Irish whip. Set him up. Oh, I thought he was going for the spine buster, but Bobby Rose caught him with the DDT. Bobby Rose playing with the DDT, but Barry got out of the way. We don't see this too often. I mean, this young upstart, Bobby Rose, taking it to Barry Koloff. Usually Barry's in control of these street fight type matches. Uh-oh, missed the right hand. Oh, beautiful back suplex into a cover. Just a 2. It was a weak 2 count. You can see Koloff is kicking out a little bit before. But one thing and this is one thing, you're a youngster coming up in the business. You want to be a wrestler yourself. You see, every time Bobby Rose has an opportunity, he's going for the cover. And a lot of the youngsters don't do that. They're showboating too much. They're playing to it. But this is a chance to be the Rocket City World and Television Champion. And I think Bobby Rose understands that better than most. He's trying to get the victory.
People don't know, people that's coming up in the business always will go that early pinfall. But it's all about taking it slow.
Well, it's also getting your opponent, if he's bigger and stronger, get him to expend that energy. Get him to expend that weight of kicking out time and time again. And it's kind of a way of beating you down without actually having to do the physical damage yourself. Oh, his spine buster! Speaking of physical damage, Koloff with the spine buster. Bobby Rose is down. Come on, Bobby Rose!
Barry's going up to the top rope. Should have hit it. Could have hit it.
Oh, shades of Jimmy King.
Jimmy King. Now he's going for the pin.
Barry Koloff trying to
got that shoulder out.
Koloff trying to rule Bobby Rose. Crowd's like kind of stunned right now. They don't know how to take this match. I think they all thought this would be like a cakewalk for Barry Koloff, but it's been nothing of a cakewalk so far.
CCW heavyweight and television champion.
I mean, the man hasn't been pinned in a singles match in like 3 years. Pinned in a tag match once in the last 3 years.
What?
By your brother, actually.
My brother does put the boots to the metal when he's in the ring with a legend like Barry.
Oh!
But you see Rocky
Jumping
City.
bro kick.
You see Rocky City.
Koloff hit the bro kick and that ended it. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, and still your Rocket City World and Television Champion, the Bruiser, Barry Koloff. Well,
a nice show. The Bruiser coming out on top. Beautiful Bobby Rose. Strong showing. I hope we see more of him. Or less of him. I don't know. I'd like to see more of his in-ring work, but also more clothes on him. Colton, thank you so much for helping out. For Colton Coon, Dr. Trey Franklin, thank you all. Have a great night. We'll see you next time.